talk about confidence?
Having the confidence to rock, people ask where that comes from. But it's such a small part of what like leads up to the show. People come, they have fun, or they don't. They connect, or they don't. All that is the sexy part. But there's so much more in the preparation and like dissolution, like the end of a show, that it takes to make all of it happen. It's like you put so much time and effort into all of that.
This kid is just schooling me at Spanish.
That the confidence that like it has to be there.
It's just like nice to know that what you're doing feels good. Like musically. Like you know it's tight. Pat's Barbecue.
Otherwise, why do it if you're not going to be confident? When anyone makes a choice to do something, there's motive behind it. And this question of like what motivates me, that's a more personal question that I don't think people ask. Like that's really what they're asking when they ask like, where does it come from? Like how do you do it? Where's the confidence come from? Because if you really wanted to know the answer to that, there'd be some like dark places that that would be in the answer. You'd learn like where the pain that we draw from, like what that pain is that makes the art. But that pain and releasing it, it's just a byproduct of the motivation of why we get up there, why we make music.
It's the loadout. The show always ends, right? It's always gonna end at some point. The loadout is always like the least sexy part of the show.
Really? I think it's the most sexy part. I'm all bent over all the time. It's a private show for the bar staff.
But it's the only like definite part of the show. There's always the loadout. Some people have like really sophisticated ways of doing it. Rick Rubin says that there's like an old dude who like gets his water every morning, and someone suggests like a easier way to get the water out of the well, and he's like, then it wouldn't taste as good. If that's what the loadout is, then it makes sense.
The real reason is for attention. I mean, and I know that sounds vain, but it's not attention from you or the internet or your friends. The attention is to myself, to ourselves. There are parts of me that I've learned recently that need to be listened to, or else I just can't function. And that's where music comes in. I give that part of me attention, and I don't know, maybe that's where the confidence comes from.
It's like, have you ever seen that guy? It's like a web series that like is based less on like shooting people and more on like random shots and the narrative behind it.